Hello, this is Sandra Hart. Today, let's just sit down, have a chat, and I'm going to have a heart-to-heart with you about aging. Live every day with the excitement of a child looking for a new adventure. Be open to life. Those who love deeply never grow old. They may die of old age, but they die young. Hi, this is Sandra Hart at Life Over 60. If you are a woman who wants to live the very best life ever, then I would love to have you join me on this journey, and it's a great place to be to find out about everything that you're going to be going through with life after 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 and beyond. Today I'm going to have a heart-to-heart for you because I have had a lot of my subscribers ask me what it's like, what do I think about aging, and they're having problems with thinking about getting older, thinking about being 50 or 60 and beyond, and all of a sudden becoming invisible. Well, I am closer to 81 than I am to 80, and I have always felt that my age is just a number. I don't promote it on YouTube. I don't put it in my thumbnails. I don't advertise it because I am here but for the grace of God. I am here because of genetics, perhaps a healthy diet and living, or just absolutely luck. But I am so grateful to be here. And I think that is the part of growing older that makes it tolerable. It makes it not so bad, is that every day when you get up, you are grateful for that day. Now, I know I look at myself in the mirror, and when I go through old pictures, I see that person that I used to be, and I thought, wow, she wasn't too bad, but she didn't really appreciate it. Because it is true, when we are young, we're so busy with our lives that we don't appreciate being young. We don't appreciate maybe being in that stage of our lives where everything is wonderful. We're probably the most attractive that we'll ever be, and we have energy, we're raising our children, we have great jobs, and it's just the prime of our lives. And then all of a sudden, bam, boom, you look in the mirror and you start looking like your mother. But it's okay. It really is okay. I really don't, and I'm really being honest with you, I really don't dwell on growing older. Perhaps what affects me more is seeing the people around me grow older. What has been hard for me in this aging process is not my own personal aging, but the hardest thing for me is the loss of friends that I've had in my life. Beginning at age 50, I started losing my friends. I had 5 really, really good friends that I made in college, and when I had my first home and in Pittsburgh, and later on in my life, I only made 5 great friends of women that I felt were my sisters. I was so close to them. And just about 4 months ago, I lost my last best friend. Now, that is the part of aging that has been more difficult for me than to look at myself in the mirror and to see my wrinkles and to see my white hair and to know that, my skin is a little crepey and to know that I am not the person that I used to be when I was 35 or 40. The hardest is the loss of the people around me. Now, those of you who have watched me know that my husband is in his 90s. He is 93, just turned 93. And the most difficult thing for me also is watching him age, because the difference between 80 and 93, once he hit 90, I can see the aging process accelerating. And that has been the hardest thing for me, because when you're young and you marry an older man, I've always married older men, that it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. But the older you get, somehow that bridge is more evident, and you can see it happening before your eyes. So those things about aging, and I'm just speaking personally, those things about aging have been the hardest for me. And it's not seeing my wrinkles or seeing that image in the mirror, but it is seeing the people around me age and losing those people around me that I loved. So actually, if I'm going to be honest, those things have been the hardest on me. But as far as personally about my thinking about my aging, I have always felt that age is just a number. I have not recognized the fact that I am, going to be 81 years old, because inside I still have the fire within me. I still have the fire to live. I still have the fire to learn and to new things and to meet people. And I think that is what really keeps us young. Because if our minds are always thinking young, and our minds are looking for the next adventure, and if you don't give up on life up here, then you will stay young. No matter what is happening to your body. If you have an autoimmune illness, if you're suffering from some other type of illness, it doesn't seem fair, but you can help yourself by keeping this up here young and willing to look forward to life and positive and have a feeling of hope for the future inside of you. That is a healing thought and a healing process. And I want to share with you, there is a great video or a movie. I believe it's on Netflix. I'll look it up and I'll put the link below. It's called Healing. And if you have something that needs to be healed, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful documentary for you to watch, because it's full of positivity and full of hope. And as long as I have hope and as long as you have hope, then the aging process, you don't think about it. It's in the back of your mind, because you still are full of life. And I think that's perhaps the secret to a lot of people. I mean, I watched a video the other day about a woman who is in her 90s, and she was a yoga teacher, and she still does yoga, and she is so supple and can bend and move, because she has never thought about age. She just knows that she has to keep her body supple and limber, and you can do it. And even if you start now, if you are 60, 70, and 80, and I have started doing yoga and doing limbering exercises, and I will do a video on that too. It as long as you keep your body in shape by eating right, exercising, hydrating, and I've said this a lot of times, and having a positive attitude in your mind, and reading, and always challenge yourself. Don't ever give up. Always feel that you can do it, and try new things in your life. Try new challenges. And all of these things do keep us young. My diet, I am a pescatarian. I eat fish, wild salmon from Alaska, and I eat lots of vegetables and fiber. Now, I don't know whether that is the secret, because a lot of people who have different diets live long lives. I think a lot of it has to do with genetics. My parents lived into their 90s, and they were very healthy until, the very last minute, so they didn't have any illnesses that had them painfully lingering on. So I just, I wish maybe that I would be 40 again and know what I know now, but that's a dream. It's not possible. So I try to make the best of where I am in my journey at this point in time right now. So that is my advice to you. Think young. Try to find joy every day in your life. Try to also get outside of yourself and help other people. That really is, I think, one of the secrets to having longevity. And of course, another thing that is really super is to have a pet. They say people who have pets live a lot longer. So you all know Sophie, and I think Sophie keeps me young, don't you, Sophie? Anyway, the best thing that you can do is be grateful that you have been given the opportunity to grow older, because the alternative is not so good. So appreciate every single day when you wake up. Find joy in life. Don't keep experimenting and reaching out and stretching the boundaries of your life. Each day is an adventure, and as long as you feel that way, as long as you feel that way, it's all good. It really is. So today I want you to get out there and do something wonderful for yourself. Find another adventure that is exciting. Be kind to whomever crosses your path, and of course, to share the love. Take care, and I love you. I really do. And I love you too, Sophie. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video.